The consequences will be severe. PDP slams Inec for extending the deadline. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) has protested the Independent National Electoral Commission's Inec decision to extend the party's primary deadline by 6 days. Sincerely, with only this, I can tell you that the election will not be free and fair. This is already a red flag. Inec and all other bodies, they are just a tool in the hands of the federal government and the ruling party. You know in detail. The electoral umpire has replaced the goalpost in the middle of a game, according to Debo Ologungba, the primary opposition spokesman. The party emphasized that electoral certainty is the foundation of democracy. The People's Democratic Party spokesman made the remarks at the velodrome of the Moshood Abiola Stadium in Abuja, where preparations are underway for the party's presidential primary on Saturday. For the country, the implications will be disastrous, and of course, we'll have a look at it, he remarked shortly after Inec announced its verdict. The certainty of elections, as well as the fact that rules are obvious to all participants and that goalposts cannot be moved in the middle of a game, are the bedrocks of democracy. After meeting with the leaders of the 18 registered political parties on Friday, Inec extended the deadline for political parties to hold primaries. The Inter-Party Advisory Commission (APAC) had requested a week extension for political parties to complete their presidential conventions and primaries, according to the report. Engineer Yabagi Yusuf Sani, chairman of IPAC, has petitioned INEC to reschedule the primaries for June 3rd. Sincerely, what I can see here is Ojoro and nothing more. I'm telling you. I'm sorry, now Ojoro be this one. Why would they have to do this? Even if they're supporting APC, these people there, even if these people you're a tool, even if you're a rag with tissue paper, can't you just at least just pretend? Don't make it so obvious. Do not make it so obvious. This indicates double standard of INEC. It might have already told APC about the extension. Of course. What do you think? Of course. And how do you think we can achieve a free and fair election with this kind of thing now playing out at this time? Sincerely, I'm tempted to say how Nigeria won't use better with this kind of thing. How? Whoever pays the piper will continue to dictate the tunes. There's never been an end to independent electoral body in Nigeria and for Nigerians. All along, it has continued to be largely tolerant on the part of the helpless Nigeria and Nigerians too. Sorry, the tolerance continues. Professor Humphrey Wosu was the best electoral body chairman who conducted elections that no candidate or political party lodged any complaint against it or its actions. Sincerely, at this point in time, how will one is even sure? This is going to break a lot of electorate's hearts, because they'll be like, nobody say we go there, go waste our time. Stand for sun go dry you like say it be clothes that day, or maybe even under rain go beat you like say you know bath before. Then you go go inside your house, say at least I don't do, or we don't do. Then at the end of the day, somebody will now go somewhere and change the result. Sincerely, this is not good. Sincerely, it's not good. The reason for the change is for APC to know the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party after the primary, so as to enable the APC know the presidential candidate to produce that will supersede the PDP. It's all games now. But theirs were already, the PDP were already ahead of, as in, they were already going to do this before the APC. Now, wow. Okay. If anything goes wrong in this election, Nigeria will hold INEC chairman responsible. Keep on shifting it to favor APC. I just hope that we can really hold them responsible. I just hope that this showed us that we have a common enemy, the North and South. all the masses, all the electors, the common enemy will have is this lack of free election and fair election, of course, lack of equity, fairness, and justice in all geopolitical zones in the country. PDP should ignore the money they have spent and give excuse to postpone the election. They can't. They can't do that too. This is a bad sign. Sincerely, it's a bad sign for Inec to be changing like this. Are they not seeing the blood of Nigerians flowing like water? Does it mean that they do not have human feeling? Did you just say human feeling? These people, they have sold their souls, I'm sorry to say. They're not human. If it appears abnormal and seems like a dictate only to accommodate certain fate for the ruling party, which is comfortable in the dilly-dally of most of its exercises without recourse to the deadline earlier stipulated, as if it is part of the Inec which is expected for neutrality, even if the former hires and fires the later. Other parties count on to ensure a level playing ground for all. My brother, this is your English, you get as a but I understand what they talk. I understand them. Haba, why would they do this? What will even give you the electorate, the morale to even go, let's even go and vote with this? Most every, even EFCC is a tool under the APC. INEC is a tool. Which organization is not a tool? Which organization can I beat my chest and say, no, this person where they here in head strong? INEC chairman is a mole for the APC. So I pity for Nigerian democracy. This is how crisis begins. Next election will be more delicate. Let's be more careful. Let us be more careful as the machinery of the government. My dear, not be small machinery. INEC is not working for Nigeria but for APC. They have just reviewed it. Is PDP not a part of IPAC who requested INEC to extend the deadline by 1 week? PDP should not play to the gallery. Yes, they requested but they were not granted. How come that they are not granting it to them when they have made all the preparation? It doesn't make sense. Why did they not inform them at least that they are going to do this? INEC is the biggest problem we have in Nigeria election. No free and fair election with this INEC that is already in APC's pocket. Yes, almost all organizations in Nigeria, the ones we think are independent, the ones that should be neutral, they're all in APC's pocket, in the ruling party's pocket. It's just a shame. PDP should take this step by INEC as a sign of things to come. The extension is because of the ruling party, and the ruling party must have been informed prior to it, meaning that the INEC is, of course, DNEC. Maybe small D. How independent is INEC? It has failed to maintain its stand of not extending the period of primaries. INEC must be fair to all parties. I hope this is a back signal of other things that may follow. Okay, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.